Yeah.
That means our computer clocks
Clocks are a little bit off.
Oh, see, that's the problem.
Yep. What up, y'all?
The computer clock is wrong.
Y'all ready for episode number 44? We got a lot of news to go through, right?
Dude,
That
E3 news. I'm not super sure how we're going to go through it, but...
Is Captain going to be able to join us today?
Yeah. He's just getting some stuff ready.
Puerto Rico going to be in the house today? Maybe. I mean, it could happen. Oh, no, we got
That's
Captain.
funny.
I'm here.
That's
Step
like
aside. I'll need you
objectively
butchering our intro again.
objectively funny.
Yup, Division Matrix. We're back to the starters.
Back can start. A-Team is back, ladies and gentlemen.
By the way, in regards to that sports reference, congratulations to any Toronto Raptors fans last night. Anybody
Good
catch the game?
job.
Yeah, sports, dude. Yeah.
Really enjoyed the game last night. Really good game.
Yeah, it was.
I did watch it.
Yeah, it was well deserved, man. Steph Curry missed that last shot to win the game, man. He could have won it.
I mean, that was a pretty tough shot,
It
dude.
wasn't a shot. Those are shots.
Let me
you
just
make,
plant
though.
and shoot within a second and make it.
Yeah.
But
I
he
think
is a
ultimately
pro.
I wanted Toronto to win. I just wanted one more game.
Everyone wants Game
more
7,
game,
man.
yeah.
Because the Bruins and the Blues just went to Game 7.
Yeah,
So.
yeah.
But congratulations to the Toronto.
What are your thoughts on that, their NBA championship there, Captain Stiffy?
Oh yeah, I mean everyone loved Game 7 and
They really balled hard, huh?
yeah, they really did the thing really well last night.
They put the ball in the net.
Yeah, it was really something to behold, Alrighty, well I guess we'll just go ahead and get on to the
Yeah, 'cause
intro.
we got some stuff to talk about.
Hello and good morning and welcome gamers. We are FPSguides. Our goal is to bring the gaming community together with reviews, guides, nudes, and clutch plays. This is our weekly podcast where we bring you the latest in news, rumors, controversies, and discussions. Here you'll find some facts, some opinions, and a lot of really lame jokes. If you like what we do here, be sure to check us out at FPSguides.com and follow us on the social medias. For all you listeners out there, FPS Guides can now be found on Apple Play, Spotify, that one chick from Amazon, Alexa.
That one chick from Amazon.
Yeah, that bitch. Yeah, our websites and stuff. We are a small but growing gaming community comprised of gamers, both young and old, who are just passionate about gaming. If you are interested in becoming a part of this community, or perhaps becoming a content creator, please hit us up on our website. We would love to hear from you. Now let's go ahead and jump into the news. E3, Nintendo Direct. There was a lot of crap that happened over the last week, guys.
How do you want to? So there's a lot of news to cover. How do you want to do this? We can go through. So basically, we want to cover all the big press conferences, which is Nintendo, Bethesda, Square, Ubisoft, and Xbox.
So you see, that's 3 pages of crap.
Of literally just
that's just like one bullet point. This game coming out this time. We're not even getting a deep dive into this stuff.
Yeah. So, do you want to talk about the most exciting thing, or do you want to build up to the most exciting one?
I guess we want to make sure we talk about the things that we're most excited about.
So start with that. Off.
So maybe start with that.
Okay. All right.
I don't know. I mean, I guess we could just kind of go down the line if it's something that we're not.
I think we'll spend the most time talking about Square.
A lot of time.
Square and Ubisoft and Xbox.
Yeah.
And Bethesda kind of meh.
Yeah, Bethesda generally.
And then Nintendo
was
meh.
Fairly low on the shit. Nintendo's actually was pretty cool stuff on Nintendo one though.
Yeah, but overall.
But overall, I mean, for us, a lot of the games that we were interested in, most of them were on like Square or Ubisoft or Xbox or something like that.
As a summary, as an overall summary, before we dive in, how was it compared to last year's E3?
Not as good. Not even close.
Okay.
I thought it was weak. I thought it was a weak
weak
E3.
sauce.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought last year's was way better.
Actually,
even though Sony did not have a good show because they had that weird flute playing guy and the other instrument guy, but what they showed was awesome. But the show itself, the presentation was not good.
Division Matrix just made reference to Final Fantasy VII. It feels like most of the news that we've heard from E3 was Final Fantasy VII.
A lot of them are about Final Fantasy
kind of
VII.
sad.
It's
That's
Final
an
Fantasy
old
VII?
game.
Pokemon.
It's not an old game. What are you talking about?
Final Fantasy VII?
Well,
it's a remake, right?
It's a
I
remake.
mean, but have you seen it though? Looks amazing.
Yeah, it looks amazing. Yeah, it looks amazing.
I mean,
the talk of the town was that one and Cyberpunk and Avengers. Those are the 3 that were like the talk of the town.
And John Wick, that was
and John Wick.
Yeah, Keanu Reeves. Yeah.
It's hard to remix an almost perfect
Yeah, that's why it's taken them like 6,000 centuries to do it.
You're almost gonna feel like imagine them trying to remake Scarface or the movie or remake Godfather. Like
you would have to do
it's
everything.
almost
You
an
gotta make
impossible
sure
task.
you do it justice. You don't want to screw it up. You don't want your Final Fantasy VII remake to be any worse than the original.
Well,
Like
no.
and they have to make sure they do it justice.
That would be
putting their time into it.
hard pressed.
They're doing what they want. They're doing
I
what
get
they
it.
want.
Yeah, I mean, we're all on the same page. I just think that's
Yeah.
a tall order. I think they're setting up themselves up. They're setting themselves up to fail, especially given it the same name,
Yeah.
Final Fantasy VII. Like,
What else are you gonna call it?
It is-
Oh my
What else
God.
you gonna call it?
Generally, like the most heralded Final Fantasy that.
That's why they
I
chose
know.
that one.
They
That's
could have at
probably-
least
yeah,
said
that's
like
why,
7.1 or something.
No.
like 7 2.0.
Yeah, something. All right. Well, let's see.
So I guess we can. I feel like Bethesda will be the least one we talk about.
Probably. We'll gloss over it. There are some stuff that
There's
you
some
be looking
okay
for.
stuff
There's
there.
like Outer Worlds is pretty. Basically, Outer Worlds is something.
Yeah, but that's an Xbox. So.
Oh, they keep put that in the Xbox
Yeah.
one.
Well, that's
And
an
Doom-
Xbox
Doom-
game, dude.
Doom Eternal.
Yeah, but we know about that. All right, so let's. I guess we could talk about Nintendo. I guess, right?
Yeah. So we'll go through with Nintendo.
Yeah, we'll kind of alternate here, but we'll definitely go bullet by bullet because we don't want you guys to miss like just because a game isn't big to us doesn't mean it's not big to you. So it's unfair of us to assume that.
Exactly. So.
All right, I guess we'll just jump right in.
Start going down the list, yeah. Cadence of Hyrule released on June 13th. It was like this strange.
That's a dungeon crawler.
Yeah, I saw
rhythm
that.
game.
But yeah, there's rhythms to it. Like you want to be jumping back and forth through the tiles.
Yeah, a dungeon crawler
and
rhythm
following,
game.
like
Very
the rhythm
interesting.
while you're fighting things. It
That's
looked
out
pretty
now,
cool.
so if you want to jump into
It
it.
looked pretty cool. I actually saw my buddy playing it the other day. Luigi's Mansion 3 is set to launch with a co-op later in 2019. So
I know that's pretty big throughout the Nintendo community. I don't know
Luigi's
if,
Mansion was generally a pretty
That's a game.
big.
I don't know. You
one,
might
yeah.
play with your kids or something because it's pretty whimsical, pretty cartoony.
Yeah.
You know, pretty easy going.
I don't even know about this
Oh,
one.
Daemon X Machina. That's something our boy Johnny Rec let me know about. Set to release fully on September 13th. Looks pretty cool, like a mech kind of Gundam-ish-esque game.
Okay,
so
so
could be cool.
Giant robots and fighting. That sounds cool. I got No More Heroes 3 is slated to come in 2020. This is like a fairly
That's a
old
big title
school
for
Nintendo. It's one of Nintendo's very few mature titles. It's a very mature game. And I'm calling it now. This is going to be one of the next Smash Bros. Characters. There's like 2 more Smash Bros. Characters yet to be yet to be announced, and I'm calling it right here, right now. It's going to be this dude. What? Just giving me a bunch of hats.
That's really funny. You want to do graphics for when we do like tournaments and stuff?
Superior hats. The king, right there. Look at that.
Cool. Then we got what is this? Trials of Mana coming to Switch in early 2020. Don't know anything about that game.
But it's coming.
Literally no idea. But if you're into it, go ahead.
Dragon Quest XI Definitive Edition will land on Switch to September 27th.
So if you're into Dragon Quest, there you go. You can have like 1,000 hours of gameplay right there.
Boom.
Resident Evil 5 and 6 coming their way, coming to Switch later this year. That's going to be pretty cool. Or later this fall, I should say. Resident Evil 5 and 6. That's cool.
That's gonna be pretty
5 was
cool.
okay. 6 I didn't play.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. I actually I have the same exact sentiment. Yeah, 5 was pretty cool. 6 was whatever. Contra Rogue Corp. Was it Corpse?
It's Core.
Okay,
I think it's Core. Rogue Core.
I think it was Rogue Core. Yeah.
Yeah.
Contra Rogue Core is coming to Switch September 24th. That's right, people. Contra, the Contra.
So how is this? How have you seen anything about this? Or
Yeah,
is it...
I was watching some gameplay footage of it. It is not a side-scroller game. It is more of like a top-down-ish, third-person kind of view.
Okay.
It is very wild and zany.
Does that interest you, Sig? New Contra? But
New
not,
Contra?
not in the
Contra,
same style of the
legit,
old Contra?
Like a legit Contra game.
Kinda.
Like, you played it like back in the day, no?
Yeah, I don't know how to.
Back in the day.
I'm interested to see how they pull it off.
Mm-hmm.
That gameplay, the style, the side scroller.
Yeah. Well, they're actually not
It's very
doing a
dated.
side-scroller.
It's not.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a
it's gonna be like a third-person shooter. There's like a bunch of different characters they showed. It seems like very wacky and wild. There was like a There was like a cyborg panda bear with a minigun.
Oh, okay. So it's pretty just wild. Okay,
It's
all right,
pretty
could be
wild,
fun.
but it looked like a good time. So
Could be fun.
I might jump into that one.
But up next we got a remake of Panzer Dragoon coming to Switch this winter. I have no idea what that game is. These are like games I've never heard of these games.
A lot
these
of
are like
Nintendo games I've only played or heard of. Yeah.
Then we got Empire of Sin comes to the Switch in spring 2020. That looks actually pretty interesting. Keep that on your radar. Then Spyro the Dragon trilogy, very cool. Actually coming to Switch. Following, didn't Crash come to Switch as well?
Crash like racing.
Like Insane Trilogy. Crash Bandicoot?
I don't think I've heard about it. It might.
But that's cool. Spyro the Dragon coming to Switch. That's September 3rd. And then Ni no Kuni is also coming to Switch September 20th. Another JRPG.
Boom. There we
coming
go.
at you. Did you see that? Minecraft Dungeons? Looks kind of cool, dude.
No, I haven't. What was it? What was that
It's like,
one?
imagine a dungeon crawler, but in the Minecraft style.
So it's more of like a traditional RPG and not really centered around building and stuff like Minecraft is?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's in the Minecraft style.
Yeah,
so that could be cool.
That sounds interesting then.
Then Dauntless and Alien Isolation come to Switch later this year. That's cool.
Yeah,
Dauntless
cool.
right there, getting that crossplay on every system.
Dauntless is getting the crossplay and the cross progression, so I'll be able to play it on the Switch and have all my cool stuff I have.
Will probably look about the same on the Switch because it doesn't look good.
Exactly. It's not a very intense
It
game.
does not look good.
What is this one? I never even heard of that one.
The Sinking City and New Super Lucky Tales releases on Switch this fall. Don't know anything about those games. The Sinking City actually is kind of like a Lovecraftian story narrative game, so that could be interesting if you're into that kind of vibe or atmosphere.
Okay, that sounds pretty good.
Mario and Sonic at the Tokyo Olympics heads to Switch in November. I don't know why, but there you go. It's kind of a throwback to the Sega Genesis
People like these
games.
Olympics games. I don't know.
Dead by Daylight, man, that comes to Switch on September 24th. Have you played that?
Cool. Isn't that the? It's kind of like the Friday the 13th game.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, where like there's one person who's like the serial killer or the monster or whatever, and everybody else is like a survivor, and they're trying to like escape or whatever.
I think so, but
I think
I'm not
that's
sure.
that one, yeah.
But and then we got some very interesting news confirming a rumor that we
thought wasn't really gonna happen.
Yeah, we didn't think it was gonna happen.
We thought it shouldn't happen.
Yeah, it shouldn't. The Witcher 3 with all content comes to the Switch later this year. So
what resolution is gonna be in there?
Let me tell you about that. The Witcher 3, a very powerful, beautiful game. On
Gorgeous
PC,
game. If you have a good
PC
PC,
and
it's
consoles.
gorgeous.
Very good looking. It's coming to the Switch. It's gonna run at 720p in docked mode, and the Switch is stuck at 30. It's capped at 30. And in handheld mode, it's gonna run at a hot 540p, baby. That thing's gonna look so bad.
It's gonna look like freaking Geralt's.
How bad is that gonna look, Sig? 540p on the Switch.
I mean, it's
gonna look terrible.
Geralt's gonna look like a potato with white hair, man. It's like,
man, it's gonna be bad.
I mean, despite all of my thoughts about this, and the common thought is that that's the common thought. There actually are some people who are pretty excited about this. For people who literally just have a Switch and like the Witcher series, it's a very few people. Because most people I know who are very into the Witcher series play it on PC, because that's where Witcher started. So, yeah. I'm not gonna get it. I have The Witcher 3.
Oh, something to play with the kids. Celeste is
totally
good.
not gonna
Overcooked
do
is
it.
good. Ori and the Blind Forest, that'll come to Switch eventually. That's
What was
good.
the game that we played here? The 4-way co-op? It was like the action adventure game.
The 9 Parchments game.
That 9 Parchments.
That
Nine
game's
Parchments
okay.
is a good one to play with kids.
Overcooked is like the king.
Overcooked is
Overcooked's
good
the
to
king,
play
right.
with your kids. Some other,
For those listening later on the
play Dauntless with your children.
somebody on the chat,
That'd be
Division
cool.
Matrix was asking. He just picked up a Switch, and he's looking for something good to play with the kids. Something short and entertaining.
Wreck those fools in Smash Bros, dude.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Kids love playing Smash
Put them in their
Brothers.
place.
Actually,
dude.
that's true because all
Yeah.
their favorite
Kids
characters
do
are
love
there.
playing Smash Bros. Yeah, I was like Carlos was on the other day. Spent a good amount of time playing Smash Bros.
I don't even think I heard that kid talk.
He
the
didn't
whole
even know what he
time.
was doing. He was
Yeah.
just trying out different characters and just doing special attacks, and he was having a good time. So.
Overcooked's great. It'll force teamwork, but
Yeah.
if you can't get the teamwork down, you'll be yelling at each other. Like I was
Yeah,
yelling
you'll
at
be
my
yelling,
8-year-old.
Yeah,
like,
you'll be yelling at them.
What
yeah.
are you doing? Where's the dishes?
Where are the fries? Damn it!
Yeah.
Yeah, those are
So,
But
I would, that's what I would say is that one.
yeah, the two biggest things Nintendo revealed was a sequel to The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild, revealing that it's in development. I don't know when you're gonna. When did you say you expect this thing?
Oh, you could probably expect it after the next presidential election.
Probably,
So I'm
that
not
sounds
saying
about right.
I'm not saying this one. I'm saying
Like the
in
next
the next
one.
4 years, then you'll have a trailer and it'll be released a year from then. That's when you're.
You got a
gonna get it.
long time.
Yeah,
You
there's
got a long time.
Yeah, Nintendo with their stuff is kind of like how Disney is with their trailers. Like I remember, like the movie Cars, they had a trailer for the movie Cars like 3 freaking years before they
Yeah,
actually
there's,
had
like,
the movie released.
Hey, we're working on this.
like, it's like almost too long. I would almost almost forget, dude. So that one's pretty exciting.
That's cool.
I haven't played Breath of the Wild. I really need to play it because I have a Switch. Like, why not? 2 new Smash Bros. Characters.
the biggest
are revealed.
reveal.
This is a big one. This one we're pretty excited about. So a character from Dragon Quest, the hero character from Dragon
Does he have a
Quest.
name? Is it Erdrick? Ederic?
I think it's kind of like when you make the character, because it's an RPG. When they make the character, that's like the default name.
Oh.
But the class is hero. That's like
Okay.
So all the different characters. If you watch it, there's actually a bunch of different characters in it, but they're all actually the same character. They're just different skins. Those are all the different hero characters from different Dragon Quest games.
Okay.
What's his name gonna be, or her name gonna be in Smash? Is it Erdrick?
Probably hero.
Hero? Is it called Hero?
The hero.
The Hero.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's how they would do it.
Oh, okay.
The hero, because they're all the different hero
That's
characters.
so lame, dude.
Yeah.
That's lame. Boo, boo, Nintendo.
I mean,
The
it
hero.
would probably be like, when you're choosing the different skins for like Olimar, like one of them is named something different. It's like Olimar,
Yeah,
and
all right,
then
we'll see.
whatever the
His moves look
the
kind
update
of cool,
one.
but he looks a lot like Link.
He
so.
looks like Link mixed with like some spells. Like he can shoot. I saw him shoot like a fireball or something like that. So it's like Link, but replace his projectiles with magic, I guess.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm not super jazzed about that hero or that character.
I'm pretty excited about it. I like sword characters. I think he's gonna be pretty cool. I'm more excited about him than I am the other one.
Oh, I'm way more excited about the other one than I am more about him.
I'm more excited about this one. I know I haven't played Dragon Quest or Banjo-Kazooie.
That is the other one, right?
That's the other one.
Banjo-Kazooie is the
It's
second
Banjo-Kazooie.
character. So that's a shout out to Solar System. He
So,
loves Banjo. And I played it back in the day too, man. It's a
We
fun
talked
game.
about that happening. It was like, but everyone was like wasn't sure. Like there was no rumor
because it's a rare IP.
Yeah.
So the licensing was the main issue.
Yeah, exactly. And so, but there was like there's no news, nothing. There was no hints that Banjo-Kazooie
Yeah,
was
which is
actually gonna be in
awesome.
it.
Which is why leaks suck.
Like, there was a literally leak that Doom Guy was gonna be in it from an M-rated game about slaughtering legions of demons.
Seas
But-
of demons.
This guy was not.
Look how fun he looks.
And that looks like a Smash Bros. Character.
He
Look
totally
at that
looks
guy.
like his
That's-
moves look kind of cool too.
Yeah.
Which one is Banjo?
Banjo's the bear.
Banjo's the bear.
Kazooie's the bird.
Kazooie's the bird. Yeah.
Okay.
And the reveal for it was awesome because they had Duck Hunt in front, and Duck Hunt is a dog, and he has a bird on his shoulder, so it kind of looked like Banjo. So people were like, "Oh my God, who is this character?" And then it was Duck Hunt, and then he was laughing at you because he knows you were excited to see a reveal, and then Banjo comes down and down airs him and kills him, and then there he is. It
Boom.
Okay.
was a cool reveal.
Do they I've never played Banjo-Kazooie. Do they separate or they're attached like that?
It's kind of like Ratchet and Clank. Like
They're attached for the most part.
they like you need
That would be a
Kazooie to help
sick
you do
character,
things.
dude. Ratchet
and
would be
Clank.
awesome, dude.
That would be cool.
But that's never gonna happen. But yeah, that's super
Cool.
hype. Really excited about
Oh.
that character.
Yeah,
Uh,
good stuff.
He
Dragon
comes out in the
Quest-
fall, and Dragon Quest Hero comes out in summer.
Summer, yeah. So we might be getting the hero character probably within maybe a month or two, hopefully.
Which brings the grand total of the playable characters to what?
76 with Dragon Hero with the
I
Dragon
want to say
Quest guy.
77 or 78
I thought it was
with Banjo.
75 right now.
I think
No,
it's-
wait, it's 76 right now.
So it'll be 78.
So it'd be 78.
78
Yeah.
after Banjo.
And then, that makes
And
sense,
then
because two more would be 80.
would be 80, yeah. So after the
They're going
next
to add
two,
so many more packs to get to 100.
there's going to be
I
two
bet
more
you.
characters after these two guys. According to the season pass that I spent money on, which is 5 characters, gonna have
I'm
two
okay
more.
with
So,
I'm okay with that $25 I spent being on
Oh, yeah, dude.
Joker, Banjo,
Easy.
this guy, and then 2 other people.
Easy.
I'm okay with that.
80 characters.
I just didn't
That's a
want
little
to. I just
much.
didn't want to pay for Prime.
I
Plan,
bet
so.
you, and it said Champions Pack 1, so I bet you there's gonna be 100. Because why not go to 100, dude? F it.
That's
It was
a lot
champion.
of
No, the thing came with Champions Pack 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
It did.
That's,
Season
I
pass?
think that's what it said because I remember I was trying to buy only Champions Pass 1, and it was like weird because it was like more expensive.
Okay, well,
So each
we'll see.
each of the one is called the Champions Pass or whatever. But
yeah, that
or no Challengers Pass because they're Challengers, not Champions. Yeah. But yeah. Anyways, so
that rounds out Nintendo basically. That's a
Basically,
good
yeah.
E3 Nintendo Direct. There's more news about Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Oh yeah,
But,
I totally forgot to
I mean-
mention that. It looks crazy.
It looks cool.
It looks insane. It's like imagine Pokemon how it was in like 2000 1. Well, I don't even remember. It's old, dude. It's like 1999. It's old. It's 2000.
Yeah, it's old.
I imagine what it looked like. It was black and white, super pixelated, top down, like just little sprite, like kind of
It
like
looks
just
good.
trucking along.
It looks good on Switch.
You have you can move your camera in this one. This is insane.
So that's a mind-blowing
People have
feature.
been asking for a 3D Pokemon game, like true 3D Pokemon game where you can move your camera around for freaking over a decade probably.
At least.
This is nuts.
So this is gonna be good.
this
I'm gonna
is
pick it
nuts.
up because
There's
I've
new
been a Pokemon fan
new
for a long time.
Pokemon types. Actually, no, there was some news about Pokemon. You can no longer catch them all with their newest update. You're not going to be able to catch all the Pokemon in one Pokemon game anymore.
Why?
Because they want you to buy the other one.
Because they want you to buy the other one, basically.
Sword and Shield, Red and Blue, Ruby and Sapphire.
But you can't
Gold, silver.
But you can't even trade them back and forth anymore. Because originally you couldn't do that before. Like if you get Pokemon Ruby and you get Pokemon Sapphire, there are some Pokemon you can't get on that one that
Right.
you can get on the other. But what you could do is you could trade with somebody who does have those Pokemon and has that game.
Okay.
And then you can have all the Pokemon on your game. You can no longer do that.
Oh.
It's going to be like, when you buy this game, it's going to have these Pokemon
Well,
in
that
it,
defeats
and
the
that's
whole
it.
purpose of like catching them all,
That's
right? 'Cause
exactly.
you can't trade.
That's what they're doing. They're defeating the purpose for catching them all. You can't
Money,
catch them all.
selling out Nintendo and Niantic.
You can't do it anymore. The official reason that the game is like, oh, we designed these regions to work best with these Pokemons or whatever, but it sounds like BS to me. So, but
Still
it
gonna
does
be
look pretty crazy. There's like crazy new evolution now. They're like giant. There's literally a giant. Like imagine like
A giant
Like
Pikachu.
imagine like a giant Pikachu, like 200
The size
foot.
of this building.
Yeah, like the giant building sized Pikachu, like that's running rampage like freaking Godzilla. And there's like raids and stuff where you and like a couple other trainers are fighting these giant Pokemon.
Yeah. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool.
It's wild. It's wild.
gonna be cool.
It's gonna be cool. Moving on to Bethesda.
Yeah, let's talk about Bethesda.
We can talk about Bethesda a little bit. Fallout 76 still alive apparently. I don't know.
Somehow.
Adds NPCs. Who would have
Yay.
thought that? Who would have thought that? Huh? Oh, we're not gonna add any NPCs in this game.
Sound like we called that like a long time ago.
We want to be a player experience. We have no plans to introduce NPCs. Wrong.
Get wrecked.
Yeah,
Get wrecked.
right. When they released the game, there were like data files of NPCs in the game. They just didn't want to do it. They wanted to speed up schedule and just release a crap game when not done and then just finish it like next year, dude. And that's what they did. They released a game that was crap, finish it next year. That's what they're doing.
Yep.
So it comes with new NPCs that you can actually interact with. Obviously, Battle Royale, because who asked for that? Nobody. It's going to be terrible.
That's how we make a game better.
Battle Royale is going to be terrible because the gunplay is terrible. And it's going to be free from June 10th to June 17th.
Don't even play it.
It's not even worth the data.
Don't even play it.
I'm totally pooping on
I'd
it.
rather
If you
just
like
look at a
Fallout
wall.
76, more power to you. But I'm telling you that there's objectively bad. So
It's bad.
Anyway, roll your eyes intensely as we talk about Fallout 76, and then we're moving on.
For our listeners who listen on the podcast, you are doing yourself a disservice if you don't try to check us out live on Twitch, because we got our resident meme troll, Vitamin J, who just whips up memes live.
He's like a Photoshop expert, I guess, and he likes to throw in a. What the heck is he doing? How do you do this so fast,
He's
man?
stacking them hats.
Dude, Homeboy is from the future. I don't know how
He even
doing
changed
it.
the logo. He took the crosshair out and put a hat there.
It says Hats Guide.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's sick, man.
I will spit my
Talent.
coffee out, dude.
Yeah, if y'all
That's
have
awesome.
work, I understand.
Can
But
we
if
make
you
that the
don't,
thumbnail, please?
yeah, how do we do that?
That's.
I don't know. We'll
that's-
figure it out later.
We'll figure it out.
That's
We'll
your
figure it out.
department,
Yeah,
bro.
we'll
I don't
figure it
know.
What were we talking about? How crappy Bethesda is again?
Yeah. So Bethesda's, even more crap, right? The Elder Scrolls Blades, which is a mobile game, is coming to Switch. Nobody really asked for that.
No one cares.
Play. It's a major cash grab. I talked about it on like 10 or 12 episodes ago. I don't know. Wolfenstein Young Blood, new gameplay trailer coming out July 26th. This one's actually pretty cool.
I'm gonna play it.
Wolfenstein's one of their series that they actually do well. It looks like Bethesda's doing better at first-person shooters than they are at RPGs, and it's strange because RPGs is what made Bethesda where it is. So
it's true.
But
I'm definitely gonna jump onto that.
Looks good
because you can play co-op, and it has a buddy pass too, so you can just give it to a friend.
Yeah, so that's cool.
Jump on that. July 26th, that comes out.
Rage 2 is getting more updates and DLC.
Woohoo! No one cares.
Rage 2 is pretty good. I heard a lot of people liked it. I haven't gotten into it yet, but I plan to. Commander Keen, which is a mobile game coming to iOS and Android.
Meh.
I don't really know anything about that. You got anything?
Nope.
No? Alright then.
Ain't got nothing.
It's a mobile game, so...
We don't care.
You can play it while you're taking a crap. I don't know. Arcane Studios' new game, Deathloop, was revealed. And
looks cool.
It's actually pretty neat.
It looks very cool.
I think I saw that. There was the trailer was people just vanishing.
I think no. That's a different game.
That was a different one. Okay,
but this Deathloop trailer looks super cool. You kind of play as two assassins. I think it's a guy and a girl, and you play as one of them first, but then you try and take out the other one. And if you die, I think you play as that other one that you tried to kill and do the same scenario, but you have to defend yourself or something. It's an interesting back and forth.
So you're playing against yourself, or
kinda, yeah, a little bit.
That's interesting.
Because you do. Say, I'm trying to kill you.
I guess it makes sense. Deathloop.
Yeah, because, so I would try and kill you. Say I die in the process.
Right.
Now, my perspective, I think, would go to you, and then you would be like, oh, this guy's chasing me.
And so I guess you would want to defend
or...
against whatever you just did to yourself.
Yeah.
That's why
it's an interesting concept.
Deathloop.
Very interesting concept.
That sounds pretty neat.
Very interesting concept.
That sounds pretty neat. I'd probably play that.
Yeah. Then we got this new game, Ghostwire Tokyo, coming out.
One. I only saw the trailer. Is there gameplay?
No, there's no gameplay. It was an announcement trailer.
Okay,
so that's why. But it looks very cool.
It looks interesting. I'm not really sure what it's about. Some kind of weird pokes. If you watch the trailer, it's weird, man.
It's weird.
Half the people in Tokyo literally just vanish and their clothes fall on the ground.
And it's got a neo-noir cyber Tokyo
kind of
thing going on. It looks very cool.
It
highly
looks
recommend checking it out.
It does look interesting. From the same people who made Evil Within, which actually was a very well-received Bethesda game. Also, again, not an RPG, so you just stay away from RPGs.
So definitely check that out. Looks very cool.
Doom Eternal, which was big, massive hype.
The crown jewel of the show.
Big, massive hype. Here we go. Doom Eternal shows more gameplay and is going to be launching November 22nd. If you like slaying massive sieges of demons and to hardcore new core grind metal and just generally being a badass. Get yourself some Doom Eternal.
I love how Doom Guy climbs. They added climbing. He just sticks his hand into the wall and just climbs it
I know,
it's I don't need
He's
a harness.
Literally just the epitome of badassery. There's nobody. It's Chuck Norris and Keanu Reeves had a baby and then
that baby killed both of them.
And then the baby killed both of them and ate them and to gain more power. And that's who Doom Guy is.
It looks really cool.
Interesting enough. When did Keanu Reeves start becoming a badass?
John Wick?
Is it John Wick? Is that
It was because of John Wick. Yeah. It was because of John Wick, and then he started gaining traction in the video game community because of the skin on Fortnite.
Yeah.
Because of the skin on Fortnite.
Because of the skin on Fortnite.
Paying homage to the John Wick character.
Exactly.
Movies. Now he's the new Chuck Norris.
You know what the thing was?
I mean,
so crazy.
No, because Chuck Norris would kick his ass.
But as far as the internet and pop culture is confirmed, Chuck Norris handed off the coolest guy in the world baton to Keanu Reeves. So,
to Keanu
Reeves. So, and we'll talk more about Keanu Reeves later because it's pretty ridiculous. But anyways, moving on.
So we got what does that punch list item mean? Load shotgun with malicious.
Type that in and load up the meme. Okay. I would if I could just bring up a card for a meme because I have reaction memes I want to put in with some of these punch lists.
Which one am I clicking on?
This is the one that one right there.
Which one? This?
That one. Yeah, your mouse.
Right,
your
left
cursor on it. Yeah.
All right, let me go ahead and put this up on the screen.
We got 30 minutes. We have a lot of info to cover.
Yeah, we'll keep moving on. So, anyways. Yeah. Doom. So when you hear about the new Doom game,
you should pull up his full figure, his full character model
for Doom Eternal.
For Doom Eternal. It's so insane.
Yeah, he even looks even more badass than he does here. Just type in Doom Eternal, Doom Slayer, or something like that.
But like,
anyways,
yeah. As he's doing that, we'll move on here because there's a ton of information.
There's an S-load.
There's a stun.
A stun.
Is this guy? This big?
No,
that's not him.
Google's is not working today.
We're finding him. And
Type in like Doom Guy.
Doom Guy.
Type in
Doom
like
Guy.
Doom Eternal Armor.
Yeah, Doom Eternal Armor. Like this gets me
There it
hyped,
is.
man.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah. Yo,
Look at
look
him,
how
dude.
badass he looks.
He's got a blade attached to his
And he's
arm.
got a flamethrower on his shoulder.
Look at that, dude. That just
Looks pretty
like
cool.
that just like screams, don't mess with me.
And I love the trailer. Like in the trailer, he like pulls a scientist guy over just to like open the door, and then like a marine comes through and like kind of like steps to you.
Yeah.
Kind of like, what are you
It's
doing?
like, hey,
And
what
then-
are you doing here?
And you just see the camera pan to him, look him up and down, and just like takes his gun, pushes him out of the way. Get out of here,
That
dude.
was like the best part. He's like, hey, you can't be here. Just walks straight up to him, takes his gun, opens the door, and he's just like, all right, yeah.
All right, so we're gonna move on to Square, and man, we're gonna skip some of these because
Well,
some of them are not good.
some of the
Or
ones like,
entertaining.
who cares about Romancing Saga 3? No, not I.
Nobody. Outriders does look cool. Outriders is a new IP, kind of like a dark shooter. Looks cool.
A dark shooter?
Like a dark world shooter.
Okay.
Like it's a gritty world.
Yeah.
So check that out. Looks super cool. Skip that one. Skip that one. Skip that one. Skip all those. Kingdom Hearts 3 DLC coming out.
Hold on, I think it'd be interesting to show what we're skipping. So, so he read Oninaki, skip. Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Edition, skip. Which one were you going to?
Final Fantasy World of Vision, skip. Mobile game. The Last Remnant Remastered, that might be cool. Out on Switch now. Check that out. Kingdom Hearts 3 DLC, meh. I was super jazzed about that game, but it kind of fell off because it was so insane. Then the two big things they showed were obviously Final Fantasy VII Remake, which looks absolutely jaw-dropping.
Looks great.
And Marvel's Avengers, which does not look jaw-dropping.
Yeah, I want
which
a GG
was
hat too,
not
bro.
what I expected.
All right, yo, if you want a GG hat, if y'all like this GG hat, hit me up on.
Hit that follow button. Hit that follow button.
Well, I think
Yo,
yeah.
Does that say SkyCap92 there?
What is
Followed us.
Oh yeah.
Thank you,
thanks for the follow,
SkyCap92.
SkyCap92.
Thanks, Will.
Hey, isn't that Will? Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
that's
gonna
Will.
say, yeah.
If you want a hat, hit that follow button and let me know. We'll send you a hat.
Yeah, we'll send you a hat, and then you can
Whoa.
get a shirt with your.
Yeah.
That is a bad example. That's a better example.
Well,
Well, actually, that's a really good example.
without the stupid
Yeah.
quotations.
Yeah, this is stupid.
So
here.
this, but in
Just
more
imagine,
of that.
Imagine no quotations here.
Yeah. So thanks for the
Because-
follow.
The guy doesn't know how to take instruction over you, man.
So basically, I think I want to talk about Marvel's Avengers first.
Okay, there's a
because
lot to talk
I
about
was
there.
less impressed by that.
I mean, but it is still pretty interesting. It's like a whole.
The structure of this game is very weird. So basically, there's a huge single-player emphasis on the campaign, which is cool. You know, everyone likes. That's a cool story. But there's a bunch of co-op and multiplayer too, and it's a live service. So basically, they'll be adding more content down the road. They'll be adding new heroes. So like Black Panther is definitely gonna be on there. Hawkeye's probably gonna get shafted as usual. So there'll be different characters throughout. Now each character they showed in the tutorial, like in the trailer, that's like the opening tutorial kind of mission.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, you swing in. I think you play as Thor first,
Mm-hmm.
and Thor, from what I heard from like Young the Layman, all these like YouTubers that have seen it, kind of plays like Kratos because he can throw his hammer and bring it back. I'm assuming it's not going to be as good because,
Well, yeah, man.
come on, like,
Focusing on a bunch of characters too.
yeah. So you start off with Thor, and then Iron Man comes in because the way they transitioned it was like the Avengers movie almost. It was like Thor's messing around, throws a guy over, you see a jet fly over,
And he's like-
then you see Iron Man come over, and you take his perspective and then
Yeah.
play as Iron Man.
Who's the bad guy? Do we know?
They showed
I thought it
Taskmaster,
was- yeah,
but,
Taskmaster.
but he's
is-
probably like some
yeah.
minor grunt guy.
Not Thanos though, right?
I don't think
They haven't
so. It's
said
an
about
original.
that.
It's like an original work.
It's
so there's
yeah.
no.
It might be Taskmaster. Dude, Taskmaster's a badass,
He's
man.
a cool. He's a cool
Yeah,
guy.
Taskmaster took on like the entire Avengers by himself. Like he
So he's
ain't,
cool.
He ain't no slouch, dude.
But so you play. So the heroes you play as will be Thor, Iron Man, the Hulk, Black Widow, and Captain America. So you start off with 5 heroes.
They'll probably adding some more later. Probably be adding. I feel like their first DLC, they'll probably be adding like Hawkeye.
I don't know. I think he's gonna get shafted again, dude. Here, actually, can you pull up the
Or Ronin.
The Marvel's Avengers game and then just like type in like just that and then put in images because I want to see what you guys think of how they look.
Cool though. I mean, there were some cool Avengers games back in the day. There was like Marvel's Ultimate Alliance.
You could do the left one,
which was
probably.
Nice. I remember me and D. Pooley played Marvel's Ultimate Alliance. That was cool.
D. Pooley said that the fighting looks basic.
It does.
That's what I have heard. That's what I've heard from multiple people.
That's what it looks
So
like to me.
these are the character models, and first gut reaction. What do you think?
Captain America looks like a Gears of War character. He's got too much shit going on.
What do you? So I don't like Black Widow. I think she looks terrible. I think her face is like a brick.
Black Widow, she's. I don't know. She's not. She's
How do you mess up that one up? She's human.
She's not doing much. Thor looks like Thor.
I don't like his armor. I don't really like. Iron Man looks
I don't like
okay.
those big circle things on his armor.
Dude, where are the pecs, man? These heroes ain't got no.
They don't look intimidating.
They don't got no. Yeah, they need to hit the gym.
I mean, he's like. I don't like.
Bruce Banner looks good.
Captain America's got like riot gear, man. He's gonna like.
Yeah, like I'm not a huge fan of how they look.
This looks kind of funky.
So
I mean,
I think.
I don't hate it though. I don't hate it. I think it look cool.
It looks
just think
okay
they could
at best,
done a
in
little
my
better, I
opinion.
guess.
But the combat I've heard is a little on the basic side, but I feel like that's passable because you have so many different characters.
Exactly. There's some like things that I'm sure certain characters can do that others can't.
Yeah. But basically, this game comes out next year, May 15th, which is a long time from now. So they have enough time to polish and
Probably
do
add some
everything they need.
characters.
But do you think you'll pick this game up? 4-player co-op's pretty interesting, man. Like that's a pretty cool hook.
Maybe. I mean, I'm guessing.
Play this,
I'm
play
guessing
this
it's
with
gonna
Gabe,
be a
or-
full price game.
Strangely enough, my daughters like Marvel more than my son
Kate
does.
is.
Kate,
Really?
my son is like obsessed with Fortnite.
It's all Fortnite.
It's all Fortnite. Like if it's not Fortnite, he's not interested.
Fortnite or nothing.
But my daughters, they love Marvel. They love the Avengers. They love Black Panther.
Okay.
They
cool.
love everything. They
Play
love the
with them.
fighting. They love everything.
Play with them.
I'm looking at this now, and it just reiterates how good Marvel has done with the casting.
Yeah.
Like Scarlett Johansson is Black Widow.
Yeah.
Like she is Black Widow. Like
Oh yeah, RDJ is Iron Man, dude. Like
yes,
even actually all of the like other outlets for like the Marvel type stuff.
Yeah.
It looks like RDJ now.
Right.
Like there was literally an Iron Man anime that came out like a couple of years ago, and it looked like Robert Downey Jr.
Correct.
That's like how they made him look. Like that is.
'Cause he just
Marvel.
looks good.
He
man.
changed how the original comic looked like, and now it's Robert Downey.
The
Like
only person that looks good in there is Bruce Banner because he's a person. Because he's a
Yeah,
normal
I
dude.
agree.
That's pretty good.
I agree. Thor looks okay too.
He looks meh,
Okay,
in my
yeah.
opinion. But overall, I think this game coming out after Spider-Man, I think hurts it because Spider-Man set the world on fire pretty much with how good it was.
Yeah.
So I think I will be picking this up probably, but I'm not gonna have the highest hopes for it. Not yet.
Yeah, we'll see.
Stay aware because you might see a trailer drop in the next few days.
We need to see some actual gameplay trailers.
Yeah. So
it
that's
looks alright.
Avengers. We should talk about Final Fantasy though, dude.
Yeah. So Final Fantasy VII got gameplay.
Looks amazing.
It looks really
amazing.
good. It's really cool. So everyone knows if you played the original Final Fantasy VII, it was turn-based. Most Final Fantasies back in the day were
Let's put a
turn-based
picture
like
of Tifa
that.
up there. Let's see if we can find Tifa.
But this
She looks
one
good.
Tifa looked good.
is live action. This is actually
There she
somewhat
is.
of a merging
There
between
she
live
is.
action and turn-based gameplay.
Yeah. Have you seen any impression videos on this yet?
Looks very cool.
So basically, the videos that I've seen have been people are scared that it's too far away from turn-based, and at the first glance, yeah, I would agree with you. But I think I listened to Layman Gaming talk about it, and they said with their hands-on preview, look how good they look, dude.
It looks very good.
But with their hands-on preview, that the real-time combat is there, but the emphasis is about choosing your abilities with your ATB bar. I'm sure there's other people, Ayashi and Johnny Rec, they can tell you more about it, but because they play Final Fantasy and they're huge fans.
Yo, Tifa looks hot.
But well, of course she
Actually,
has to, dude.
Actually, a lot of people were really pissed about that because they made Tifa's bust smaller
Yeah.
in this one.
I think she's hot, dude. Make her look good, man. That's all. But basically, the real-time combat is there, but to do your abilities and your ATB bar and stuff, you have to slow it down into the more turn-based like combat of the original.
You don't have to because you can actually.
Well, you can hotkey it, yeah. But that's still not real time though. That's still slowing it down.
No. When I saw when you did the hotkey for like an attack, he just like did the attack. It wasn't like any slowdown thing. I mean, you went into the animation.
Yeah, but when you go through your attacks like that, it slows down. Like the time itself of the game slows down.
Okay,
Did you see that,
I guess it slowed down a little bit. Yeah.
But basically, it still retains a lot of its foundation, and it mixes in the real time in a good way, is what I've heard. Again, obviously I was there, I didn't play it, but I think this has really got me interested. Like, I went from zero interest to like, yo, I want to play this game. This looks good.
It does look really cool. It looks really fun.
What about you, Sig? Does this interest you at all? Are you gonna play it?
I don't like these kinds of games. I appreciate them because everybody else loves them, but
you just don't like that type of game.
Yeah, and I like when everybody's like talking about it and all into
like
it.
hyped up.
It's not my kind of game.
Okay,
you're like
fine.
more of a shooter person. I feel like.
Like I would rather go change the oil on my car than
all right, then.
start playing.
All right.
That's a little disrespectful, but.
But,
no, I didn't mean it like that. I meant like I like cars too, though. So.
But this game did get a release date.
Cars are great, yeah.
A release date of did we write that down?
I can see how that came off because most people don't like.
Yeah, I'd rather change the oil or watch paint dry, but.
I'd rather mop my house.
I'd rather do.
But this game comes out March 3rd, 2020, and this is going to be part 1, so it's going to be on multiple discs.
Yeah,
the game
apparently it's going to be enormously large.
It's going to be ginormous.
So, because they're
but really look forward to
revamping
that.
the story a little bit too. It's not going to be the direct same exact story.
No, it's going to be a little bit changed.
So this is the heads up. This is the heads up display.
Yeah, it looks good, dude.
So you're going to be switching back and forth between all the different characters in your party. They also set to like auto attack. You can tell them to do things, and you can just stick with Cloud if you want to do that, or you can mix it up. You can stop time to like say like, oh, you're gonna do this limit break, and you're gonna do this cannon ability, and you're gonna do this punching thing, and then they all just kind of convene together, and it's
and that's where the turn-based kind of still exists.
That's why there's still a little bit of turn-based, but you can actually completely do away with the turn-based. You can turn all the abilities. You can make hotkeys. Yeah, you can just do it all like a live action.
Yes, to look forward to that on March 3rd of next year.
Yeah.
So early 2020 is going to be lit with games, by the way. Yeah. Just to let you know.
Is that going to be co-op? Can you
fall?
Co-op?
I don't know. I would assume no, but I don't know. What would you think?
That'd be cool.
Co-op with Final Fantasy VII? I would assume not.
No way. I'm calling it now.
So that rounds out Square's conference, and then we should bust through Ubisoft's conference because it was pretty meh.
Meh.
Did you see anything on Ubisoft's conference that is like super interesting? Maybe Watch Dogs or let's see here. Mm-hmm. They showed Watch Dogs. They showed Roller Champions, which is like a mix of roller derby and Rocket League. That could be cool. Mm-hmm. Kind of a fun little party game there. We got a new Rainbow Six coming out. Rainbow Six Quarantine. It's kind of like a spin-off title. It's kind of a what did I write down here?
That's not a DLC for Siege.
I'm not super sure. It might be like an expansion, I guess.
Okay.
But I'm not super sure. But it's co-op PvE 3-player. So it's kind of like
Rainbow Six Siege with zombies.
Like take Outbreak, what they did with Outbreak, and make that into its own kind of thing. And that's what this is. Yeah. So it could be cool. Then what else we got here? Just Dance coming out on the Wii still, because
people play
somehow
he likes Just Dance.
Just Dance is awesome.
Still on the Wii. Because people
Wii.
Still own a Wii for things other than Netflix.
The Wii store is closed. I don't know how you're gonna get it, but I guess a physical copy. But Tom Clancy's Elite Squad, that's a mobile game, kind of a spin-off of Tom Clancy games there. Not gonna play it because it's a mobile game.
No, I played Destroy All Humans, bro. Do we even have something about that?
Which platform is that on?
No, that's on Xbox. They came out.
I played it on Xbox. I remember.
Is that Square or Ubisoft?
For what? Destroy All Humans?
Destroy All
Humans.
That's
neither. That was THQ, right?
I think it was.
I think it was THQ Nordic. But that could be cool. I mean, I didn't play any Destroy All Humans.
Yeah. Thanks for reminding us about that. I didn't see that on here. But Destroy All Humans is really cool. You basically
women love Just Dance. Exactly. Why do you think I got that on my library.
And you
Put it on,
kill
girls
humans.
start dancing. Oh, sorry.
I would say you play as an alien, you kill humans and stuff. It's it's pretty wild. But anyways,
Pretty fun. Oh, Assassin's Creed Odyssey gets story creator and discovery tour modes. Cool, I guess, if you want to mess around in Greece. I mean, cool.
Whatever.
Rainbow Six new season was announced and is live now. So if you're into Rainbow Six, go play that. We got a really cool crossover here with Adventure Time and Brawlhalla. That's pretty cool.
That's pretty neat. Yeah.
Something I would not have thought. Then For Honor gets a limited time event called the Shadows of Hitokiri. Looks pretty cool. Not into For Honor. I know you were into it for a while, but probably fell off.
It was pretty cool, but the amount of bullcrap in it definitely turned me off.
And Ghost Recon Breakpoint has a beta that starts on September 5th. I'm not sure if it's an open beta, but I know if you pre-order, you get access to it.
We should try and do that, huh?
Because that's how betas go now. September 5th, by the way, is not a beta. I mind you, the game comes out October 4th. That's less than a month. That's a demo.
It's a demo.
So
it's a demo.
Don't be fooled.
Yeah, you can't release a beta less than a month before a game releases and call it a beta.
Then the major headline was Watch Dogs 3 or Watch Dogs Legion was officially revealed after the leak.
Very crazy stuff.
That's how it is. That comes out 3 days after Final Fantasy VII on March 6th. So, got a lot of games to play.
Watch Dogs Legion looks insane, dude.
Yeah, it does look crazy.
You can be anyone.
You can literally be any NPC.
You can literally be any. If you've played Watch Dogs before, you know that there's a bunch of NPCs in the game, and since you're a hacker, you can just like walk by somebody and like look up all their dirty laundry and like steal their money. And, like,
so in this
wire
one,
money to yourself
basically,
and stuff.
you can be any NPC, but you have to do like a loyalty mission for them first.
Nice.
That's funny.
Looks like we got another memester. Juicy Geek
these,
throwing his hat in the mix.
There we go,
That's
dude.
actually pretty legit.
I like that.
I like it a
Nice.
lot.
How? Wait, that's pretty fire.
That's
good,
pretty
man.
good.
Very well
That's
done.
really good.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
You even got it all going around the
Yeah.
road there. Yeah.
That's pretty
That's
sick.
good.
Nice, dude. Yeah.
Good job.
Nice, dude. Sick.
Yeah. So check out Watch Dogs if you're interested.
Yo, Watch Dogs, they lost me, man. When I had to early in the game.
Watch Dogs, which one?
Watch Dogs 2.
2.
When you had to hack a camera to just look at a laptop, and then you hack the laptop by looking through a camera. I'm like, I'm done with this game.
Dude,
It's a video game, bro.
It's super high tech hacking thing. I don't know. They shoot hacking beams at things. I don't know, dude. But you can see something, you hack it. Don't question it.
It's too much. It's too much.
All right. Well, I guess it offends you as a computer person, but it was cool.
Just by being
I'm
able
offended
to
by
look
this.
at a camera. By being able to look at a laptop from the camera, then it's like, okay, you can hack the laptop.
But imagine all the shenanigans, dude. Like, you can have people on a drawbridge and then just, like, raise the drawbridge. You can be as sadist as you want to be. It's great.
True.
But that's pretty much Ubisoft's conference. I thought it was pretty lackluster, in my opinion. Really.
Oh, there was a new IP called Gods and Monsters.
Oh, yeah,
Don't really
that's
know
right.
anything about it.
Literally know nothing about it.
Oh my God.
What is it with you and the stack of hats?
I don't
Mechagodzilla.
know. I don't know.
That's funny.
I guess I'm a hat
That's
person.
really funny.
And
we got about 10, 12 minutes left to talk about Xbox.
all right, let's go.
Oh, by the way, slick deals. Xbox One S right now, $160. Hit it up. I'll put the link up.
We
Sorry.
have a deal session, bro.
Oh, sorry.
Go to the program.
It's like you don't even read the thing.
Come on, dude. How many episodes is this? 46? What?
No, because it's not on the deals. See? That's
All
why.
right, well, put it on there.
All right,
then.
put it on there.
All right, so why don't you run us through Xbox here, Captain?
All
there
right,
are some
let's
games
go,
we
ladies
really
and
want to talk
gentlemen.
about.
There's a lot of
really
cool
want to
stuff.
talk about some of these.
Big hype. Outer Worlds release date trailer with gameplay shown launches October 25th of this year. Outer Worlds looks amazing. It is a real, legit RPG by the people who made Fallout New Vegas. It looks
Stop smacking the
absolutely
table.
sick.
Because
Hovering.
I'm starting to listen to the podcast now. I'm just like, is that fucking JD smacking the goddamn
That is
table?
JD.
I'm sorry, I move a lot.
He's like, I'm sorry. I'm really animated.
Just chain me up, dude. I don't know. So yeah, that's coming out. That looks awesome. I'm super stoked about that. Ori and the Will of the Wisp launch date trailer with gameplay launches February 11th.
I'm stoked about that.
I think you told me about that.
It's the most beautiful game I've ever seen.
You explained it how a platformer with
imagine
a AAA budget.
Yeah, imagine an indie platformer with Microsoft's budget.
So,
and
boom.
It looks just astonishingly gorgeous. Like,
It looks gorgeous.
I can't really explain it to you,
Just got another one.
but
That was the one.
Oh, that was that one. Oh.
but basically imagine 2D and 3D converging seamlessly. Imagine that.
That's beautiful.
It's amazing.
We've got Minecraft Dungeons expansion launch date trailer with gameplay launches spring of 2020.
Yep.
Didn't we talk about that?
Yeah, but
That's also an Xbox.
But it's Minecraft. No one cares.
yeah.
A lot of people care,
Except
actually.
It's only like the top
a lot of
three
people
most played games.
It's still
in the
in
world,
the top
so.
10 most played games since it came out.
Not in
Yeah.
America though.
No,
Yeah, it
I'm
is.
Sure.
It can't be in America.
I'm pretty
Okay.
sure.
Look it up
Americans
right. Look it up right now.
All right,
Sure.
look it up right now.
Bet lunch.
No.
What am I? Yeah, keep talking. Yeah.
Anyway, all right, moving
No,
on.
then
So-
after that, we got a Blair Witch game was shown, which actually looks very cool. I think I'm gonna pick this up because it goes right to Game Pass.
Cool
so
horror
I'm gonna
game.
play this. Looks very cool.
horror game. Age of Empires 2, the definitive edition, coming to PC this fall. Basically, it's Age of Empires 2, but they revamp all the
Right,
graphics.
and
it
a
looks
note
nice.
is it'll be $20 on Steam, but if you already own Age of Empires on Steam, it'll be 15. So
15.
yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Pretty good there. Forza Horizon 4 gets a Lego expansion coming sometime this
Actually,
week.
it's out now. I forgot to write that in, but it's out now. It looks cool.
Whatever that is. What's it, like Lego cars?
Yeah. All the cars are like Legos, but
That's
like
cool.
all the environments are Legos. So when you go through buildings and stuff, they'll all
like,
like shatter into Legos.
Little
Yeah, it's
bricks
really
and
cool.
stuff.
That's cool.
That's cute. I like that.
That's cool.
Bunch of indie games were going out. There's a lot.
Just look it up.
You
ID
can,
at
you can
Xbox.
look it up. There's a bunch of indie games coming out.
They spent way too much time on it. Not good.
Yeah, a little bit more on Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Info was shown during a trailer. Nothing super new, but they actually have a gameplay trailer,
Oh, check it out.
and it looks awesome.
That's my most
Basically-
hyped game of this year,
Yeah,
for sure.
definitely,
That's the most.
same.
That's the game I'm most
Same.
excited for this year, by far.
Well, that one is pretty up there with Cyberpunk and Outer Worlds, but yeah. It looks awesome. Basically, take Sekiro, give yourself a lightsaber and Jedi powers, and then boom, there you go.
All right, I don't know
looks
how
awesome.
accurate this web page is, but I stand corrected if it's correct. There's currently 64 million
Yep, that
players
makes sense to me.
and
I would not-
300,000 people playing right now.
I would not doubt that. I would not doubt that at
A
all.
bunch of people playing Minecraft.
300,000 people playing Minecraft
Still.
right now.
It's so big in our generation. Minecraft in our generation was like how Fortnite is in Cade's.
Yeah.
I know, but that was like a long time ago, though, right?
No, dude. We're not that old. You're
We're
older
still,
than us.
we're still gamers, dude. You know, we were a gamer 10 years
Alright.
ago, still gamers today.
Then we got another thing. Elden Ring, the new game that we rumored about with George R. R. Martin and
From Software.
From Software. It looks dope, by the way.
Looks cool. I mean, they only have a cinematic trailer right now. Not really much is shown. I'm expecting to be some kind of like medievally RPG kind of.
It's supposed to be like Norse mythology, which I am totally down for.
Yeah.
Because
So-
after God of War, like give me all the Norse mythology you got.
It's gonna be sick. I have high hopes for that one. Ninja Theory is showing off a new IP called Bleeding Edge with an alpha that's starting.
I'm
in
very
June
interested in this.
27th.
I'd recommend one of you guys join this alpha because it's only for Xbox One, and
Oh,
it is
I should probably try it.
Overwatch-like.
Wait, is it
so,
gonna be on Game Pass?
Yeah, it'll go to Game Pass.
So maybe I can get it on PC.
No. The alpha is only on console.
Oh, okay. So yeah. Maybe
but
we
when it
should try
releases,
that
it'll
then.
go to Game Pass.
Yeah.
I think you would like that game, Sig.
This looks pretty cool.
Okay.
This is like a class-based, kind of like an Overwatch type of deal, but it's only melee combat.
Yeah, and the environment plays a role. Like there's like you can have environmental kills. You can't really do that in Overwatch. Like you can knock someone off
you
a cliff,
can knock people
sure,
off
but
ledges and stuff a lot.
like you could push people into a train in this one. It's cool. So
Yeah.
like
So
it
Ninja
looks
Theory.
sick.
This looks pretty
Yeah, that's Ninja
interesting.
Theory.
I'm pretty interested to see where this one goes.
So very cool.
Might be a cool game to play with
Then
your buddies.
we had the star of the show.
Cyberpunk 2077. There's a release date trailer with some minor gameplay and launches April 16th. So
And how was that
far
revealed,
away.
by the way? How did they reveal that release date? Do you remember?
So anyways, you all know we talked about Keanu Reeves earlier. So Keanu Reeves actually comes out on stage during E3 conference about Cyberpunk.
It was hype.
Because
It was super hype.
if you watch the cinematic trailer, Keanu Reeves is a character in Cyberpunk, and not just like a little cameo. He is like a legit, like legit main character to the story. What the hell? What is that?
That
Oh
is
my
so
God,
funny.
dude.
That is so good.
That's wrong, bro.
That's
That is
messed
so
up.
funny.
That's messed up, bro. That's messed up, dude.
Oh God. Damn.
I gotta make
dude.
that smaller because it looks like I'm holding a little birdie too.
All right.
There we go.
But yeah, so
Full
Keanu
force today,
Reeves
guys.
came out on
Full
stage.
So yeah, Keanu Reeves comes out on stage, you know, and everyone loses their crap. He's dressed like John Wick, and you know everyone loses it. He finally gets the crowd to settle down, and he says, "This game looks breathtaking." And then some asshole in the crowd is like, "You're breathtaking." and then that guy got a free copy of the game.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
yeah, it generally really hyped, and now Keanu Reeves has the title of the coolest guy in the world.
Yeah. He will be a main character.
He will be a main character.
A main character.
So this is pretty interesting. I'm seeing an increase of this, of like actors being in a game.
That's because video games are like being actually touted as a serious art, like movies now.
And they make way more money.
Yes.
Too. So very exciting there.
Very exciting. I'm gonna buy that game day one, baby. Like,
it's gonna be pretty dope. I'm pretty high hopes for that one. Game Pass. There's been new changes going to Game Pass. Game Pass for PC is now in beta and is downloadable right now. Highly recommend checking it out, especially if you have friends on Xbox like I do. It looks really, really cool. It's very nice looking. It basically looks like the Xbox app, but just made for PC. It looks beautiful. I really do like it. I played with it a bit last night. Game Pass is now coming with an Ultimate Edition, so you can get Xbox Live Gold, Game Pass for your Xbox, and Game Pass for your PC.
all together.
All together for $15 a month. That is a pretty good deal.
Yeah. And it can be shared.
Yeah.
So, like, I was telling my boy Long he should get it because he could share it with his brother.
You can do like file sharing, but that's not something you're supposed to do. That's more of an exploit, but you can do that.
But you can do it.
If you want to know about file sharing, ask me.
If you get the Ultimate Edition of Game Pass, you get all the Ultimate Editions of the games that go to Game Pass.
The Ultimate Game Pass.
So like Gears of War
5
Ultimate Edition, you can play it 4 days early because you have that.
Yeah, and you probably get like
really good
some
deal.
exclusive content or something like that. Pretty neat stuff.
Super good deal.
Wasteland 3 showed off another new trailer. No release date yet. You can see more at Gamescom. It looks. I mean, I really like the Wasteland games. Wasteland is the predecessors of the Fallout series.
True.
Like the first Wasteland was like Wasteland, and then that development studios like split up in like the 1990s or late 80s, and then half of them went to go make Fallout, and the other half stayed with Wasteland, and that's where we're at right now.
I just got a brilliant idea, man.
Shoot.
Whenever we have like a premium, like when we can go premium, when we hit 50 followers. Mm-hmm. And if y'all are listening, help us get to 50 followers. Please.
7 more people.
We just need 10. We're trying to get to 10 before the whole year.
When we can have like a premium, like side. Mm-hmm. I want to give the premium users like a URL where they could just upload memes. Like we don't have control of it. They can just upload memes, just whatever.
Just unmoderated.
Just unmoderated.
The Wild West.
Dude, just upload.
It would be like in this corner, like right where this, right here,
like
right here.
The highlight meme of the week.
Yeah, well, and they could just like whatever the latest one is up there.
They'll just pop it up there.
Boom. Yeah. That would be cool.
Right?
That would be funny.
Yeah, that would be sick. Yeah, help us get to 50 so we can become that Twitch partner.
50. Well, I don't think the number is shown on there correctly. I think we actually need 7 more, not 10 more.
Yeah.
So, that's true.
If you have 7 people in your life, or if you have 30 minutes to spare, make 7 accounts. I don't really care. Just get us to 50. You're doing God's work if you do that. Anyway.
We had Microsoft Flight Simulator somehow coming out in 2020. Are you into flight sims at all?
I'm into watching videos on flight sims because they're pretty funny. There's this guy who does like videos where he like actually speaks like he's an aircraft controller, and he's in like these flight simulators.
Oh, okay. That's
funny.
pretty cool.
It's pretty funny.
Are you into flight sims at all, Sig?
I tried it one time. It was too hard. I didn't like it.
Okay.
They're tough, dude. They're pretty tough.
It looks beautiful, by the way. Like,
it does look cool though.
Ridiculous.
State of Decay 2 was shown off in a new trailer and some gameplay. So there's actually some updates coming to State of Decay. A free DLC called Heartlands was basically more zombie types, more weapons, and a higher difficulty. Basically, It's a standalone game that's different from the main game. You'll be using a whole different characters, a whole different community. All the zombies in this one have Blood Plague. It is very terrifying and super fun. I was playing with my boys last night. I highly recommend if you like State of Decay or zombie games. It's free on Game Pass. Just try it out.
Right, let's skip Phantasy Star.
Yeah, no one cares about that.
Borderlands 3 gets an E3 trailer. Just, continuing on with the hype.
Yeah, Borderlands.
I'm gonna get it. It's
cool. It's gonna be great. I have no doubt. Every Borderlands that came out.
All the YouTubers I follow and all the influencers I follow said that was the best game they played at the show. Like most stable, just most well put together.
Yeah, Borderlands generally great. Battletoads got a new trailer. So whoever remembers Battletoads, that's an old game.
He's the only one that could remember it.
Yeah, so
I wasn't around.
Battletoads, old game, getting a new game.
Yeah, and then Dragon Ball Project Z was shown off, and it looks pretty cool.
Wasn't it called Dragon Ball Kakarot?
Yeah.
So this one is strange. It's an RPG game, but you basically play as Goku and go through the Dragon Ball series. I guess with a little bit more choice. I'm not really sure what happens.
Yeah, also do a video. This girl covers most of what she saw.
I'm not super into it. Generally,
I take that back. We can't do that, dude.
No.
That meme, the unlimited meme things.
They'll tear you apart, dude.
Yeah, it's too much.
They'll tear you apart.
Too much.
I'm down for it.
Everyone's just gonna be looking at the top right.
Yeah,
no one's gonna be
too
paying
much.
attention to the podcast.
You just ruined it, Vitamin J.
Yeah.
Too much.
Yeah, have
bro.
any nice things. Thanks.
Yeah, spam. Yeah, that's spam now, bro.
Here, let's talk about XCloud after. And then Xbox Elite Controller version 2. I don't know if that's tickles your pickle at all.
If you want to spend like what,
$190,
almost $200 on a controller, no way,
Too
dude. I'm sorry.
Way too much, dude.
I don't
way
care
too
what
much.
It can do. That just seems like way too much.
Then XCloud was mentioned, and public beta coming this year, and it'll have remote play for your personal Xbox system, which is what PlayStation 4 did at launch. So, kind of a little bit behind the times there.
What do you mean
Xbox,
by remote play?
Remote play is like you can set your console to stream to another device that you have. That's what remote play is.
So like you set it to stream to like your phone, and then you can like use.
If you have like the PlayStation app or something, use
your controller to like play on your phone.
Yeah, Bluetooth. Yeah.
Does it work well?
No, I've never used it, and no.
I've never used it, but no.
That's what people I follow say.
I'm sure.
Say
I
no.
mean, I doubt it does.
But
work well.
actually, I was listening to Greg Miller of Kind of Funny talk about his experience with xCloud and said it was not the best. It was choppy at some points, not bad, but not the best.
I've just never felt a desire to like play a game that I own on a console on like worse hardware.
However, he did say Google Stadia was way better.
Oh well, yeah. Google Stadia looks gorgeous. It's
very interesting.
Yeah,
there.
so, all right.
Then,
we'll
the
talk about the
hitters.
controller. Yeah, Gears of War 5 release date trailer showing off with a September 10th release date.
No gameplay shown though. Bad move by Microsoft.
No
Very
gameplay
bad.
shown.
Very bad.
But it is Gears of War. You know what it looks like.
Yeah, but you gotta show it, dude.
But you do have to show it.
It's 3 months away from release, man.
There's got to be something. I doubt it's going to be bad. There's never been a Gears of War game that came out that was.
You can check out IGN for gameplay footage. It looks cool. I'm not a huge Gears fan. I will be jumping onto this because I have Game Pass now, so I can just jump onto it.
It will be coming to Game Pass. Yeah, that's something.
All Xbox first parties go to Game Pass immediately, so that's why you should get it.
That's why you might as well just get Game Pass and not pay for any Xbox games like ever.
Yeah, and then Halo Infinite was shown off, and that trailer that was shown is actually the opening cinematic of the game, which I freaking hate when they do that.
Yeah. They could just like show like a more doctored trailer or like some gameplay footage.
Yeah, and Halo Infinite will be a launch title with Project Scarlet, which they also revealed, and everything we've said about it is true, pretty much. Yeah. Like to the T almost.
So how's that gonna run? They said 120 frames.
They said they're basically everything the PlayStation said, Xbox said 8K, 120.
PlayStation was like, we're doing this, and they're like
faster load times, SSD, everything PlayStation said, Xbox just said. Repeated, basically.
Division Matrix is asking if those will come to PC Game Pass.
Yes. Anything that's coming to Xbox Game Pass will be on PC Game Pass.
Yep.
And you can play most of those games, probably all those games, interchangeably with Xbox people. So
I would assume so.
Who's on the console, and you want to play Gears with him, you have it on PC.
Like him. Like he has an Xbox, I don't. I have a PC.
So I literally just did that last night with State of Decay 2. I played. My buddies were all on the Xbox. I played it on the PC.
And it worked fine.
It worked totally fine. Yeah.
Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Worked really great. So that's interesting.
But basically, Project Scarlet did not. I don't know, man. Like, should we even talk about leaks and rumors anymore? Because I feel like I wasn't. Nothing at E3 wowed me because we knew it. We knew almost everything that was there.
I mean, no, we just keep patting ourselves on the back for finding good leaks, I guess.
Yeah, keep it up, man.
Good job. Yeah, high five.
Yeah.
All right.
I like it. I like that we do it. But I think it'd be more interesting if we could up the ante by trackers. I mentioned that in the past, but we don't have
That's hard to. That's pretty tough.
We could do it on the website. We can have like a table of rumors, and then later on, like
Well,
you've confirmed.
Like
or,
set up to just grab news stories that are within like this whatever has a kind of keyword you're looking for, like looking for.
That'd be too much.
Like
That'd
a
be
web
too much
crawler.
data.
Yeah, that's too
like
much.
That'd be too much.
77, like oh, here's everything. So.
Yeah.
But basically, a
Doable,
lot of the
but
specs are this PlayStation 5 and Xbox Scarlet or Anaconda, their higher end version, are going to be almost the same system. Like, there's
Say that
gonna
again.
be-
One more time. Say that again. Anaconda and
Xbox
PlayStation
Anaconda,
5.
so it's Xbox's
Okay.
big boy console with PlayStation 5.
It's
It's
gonna
going
be
to
the
be basically the same.
Gonna be so close. It's
Right.
gonna be
Basically.
so close. It's gonna be price and games that matter.
Excuse me. So, anyways, what are those specs that came up that you totally do not believe? What do you think about that?
That I totally do not believe.
Yeah, you said 120 hertz and 4K gaming.
So basically, they're the way they're making their specs is very misleading. They're saying like, 4K and 120 hertz. So that tells the consumer like, oh my god, I'm gonna be playing 4K games at 120 hertz. Ain't no way you can play anything at 120 hertz.
they
first
said
of all.
and, not at.
It's like-
They said
Right.
and.
And.
Yes,
They said and.
So
not
it's more
and.
like if you're playing at 4K,
You're gonna be
you're
playing
probably
60.
pulling 60, but if you want to play at 120 hertz, you're probably playing at like less than 4K.
Yeah, like 1080.
Yeah, it's like 1080.
And even games that are running at 1080 aren't gonna get you 120.
Because there's no way you can get hardware that can run both of those for $600. There's just no way.
Yeah.
It's
So
just not going to happen.
you know, they mentioned SSD, just like PlayStation, faster load times, just like PlayStation, 8K, just like PlayStation. The teraflops I'm hearing is going to be in between 10 and 12.
So probably more like 10. Yeah.
So I think this is going to be a very powerful system. The step up from the generation is going to be massive. It's not going to be PS3 to PS4. It's going to be like a huge jump.
What is it teraflops for the Xbox One X now?
6.
6. So double.
So
Double. Yeah, I would look at double.
So the Xbox One.
And you know what's even crazier? Sorry about that. The
No,
PS4 Pro teraflops are 4.6. So basically, PlayStation's like tripling it.
There you go.
Which is a rumor that we had that was 2 to 3 times more powerful than the PS4 Pro.
So, Xbox One X, the one that is available now, the most powerful Xbox console right now, is supposed to be half as powerful as the new Anaconda.
So let's be clear. It's not going to be like directly proportional like that. It's not going to be
but
it's not going to be like, oh my god, it's going to be twice as powerful in every way. No, that's not
in relative terms.
Relative, yes.
Like
so it'll have a lot more power GPU wise. It'll have a better processor, so it can produce the frames better. It'll have more RAM, so faster loading, all that stuff. It'll be less bottlenecked. Xbox wants to make the most overall console they can.
Yeah.
Which is good, and which is what PlayStation is doing.
Well, this is crazy. So. Yeah.
But they did not mention anything about the second console, the Lockhart system. They did not mention a single thing. And then
Lockhart, that's the little one.
The little one, yeah.
The sad one.
The little one.
The little baby one.
But a notable thing I want to mention is that Phil Spencer did go on an interview with Giant Bomb, they're pretty cool, follow them, saying, and he was asked directly, will there be an upgrade similar to how there was an X in this generation? And Phil Spencer said they have no plans to do that.
Really?
So I think they're banking on having their Anaconda be, their top super daddy, and then Lockhart being their average system.
They won't be like upgrading it over time. They'll just be like, that's it. That's the best we can do right now.
And they did say they confirmed holiday 2020, like we said, for the release for the next Xbox.
Yeah, waiting a while for it.
Yep.
But it's coming.
You got
out.
what? How many months is that? Like 16?
15 months, something like that. A year and a half.
Yeah.
So wait out for it. It's
Does this excite you at all? New hardware, new stuff? Or just meh? I'll wait. Too far out to be excited.
Yeah, too far out to be excited. The funny thing about they're bringing the Game Pass for the PC is it's getting to a point where there's less of a reason to actually own an Xbox.
Because there's no exclusives.
Because there's no exclusives, and any exclusives that come to Game Pass, you can just get on the PC. And
true, but what if say like Sig has a badass PC, and then he's not going to get another badass PC for Cade? Too much money.
It's
so
strategic.
get a console.
It's strategic, bro. They're trying to corner the PC market.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, that's
They're
smart.
They're getting into
smart.
the PC gaming. I mean,
It's the opposite of dumb. It's brilliant.
It's not dumb.
It's brilliant.
It's
so
very
now,
interesting.
before there were 3. Do you play PS4, Xbox, or PC? Now there will be 2.
Okay, do you play Xbox, PC, or PS4?
Yeah. It's gonna be yeah.
Yeah.
And
that fills both itch. You have the PC Master Race, so of course they'll get their stuff.
That's
and
the
you have the console Master Race
stage.
people.
That's the
That was the
stage.
And they'll be able to play together seamlessly, easily.
Yeah, I think
I
that's.
don't
I think
like
that's the
what Vitamin
Microsoft
J's
theater.
doing with that like crying Jordan. He's like turning this into like a crying Jordan.
But yeah, I think
I feel like what's the word? Obligated, since he's put in the effort to make these memes.
to put them up.
Yeah, to put them up.
There you go. Yeah.
All right, so.
But yeah, that pretty much rounds out Xbox, and then that's pretty much everything that happened at E3. But like,
Man, but that was
not great. Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff, not even stuff that we can even get into like in detail because there's just so much
Just in
stuff.
straight volume.
But that's all the stuff listed out. If there's anything that you want to look into in more detail, or anything you want us to talk about,
Yeah.
look
I'll
it
be
up.
on. I'll be on Discord probably most of the weekend. So
Yeah.
if you want to like talk about anything,
You know, come in and chat.
we
play
know
some
some
games.
stuff about
Come
games.
play State of Decay 2 with me, bro.
They missed Sony a lot, huh? On this
Yeah, I
this
really
E3.
think so. Sony's show last year was crap, but what they showed in games,
Yeah.
so good.
It was really good.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't think I blinked for like 3 minutes when I watched the last
There's a lot
trailer,
of
dude.
good stuff.
Like I just didn't breathe.
'Cause that's when
Like
that's when they told us about Spider-Man and God of War.
that was
and
no. Last year was Last of Us, Death Stranding, Ghost of Tsushima,
Oh,
and Spider-Man.
yeah,
That's why it was
yeah,
so freaking
yeah.
good.
Before we wrap up, do the deals real quick because everybody's down for saving some money.
So where's some deals? Pretty cool. Hunt Showdown, the game we've talked about a couple of times, is free this weekend
Oh,
on
nice.
Steam.
Cool.
Go ahead and try it out. It's also available on Xbox Preview if you have that. Game
nice.
Pass on PC, the beta version is $5 while in beta. It looks pretty darn good. I
It's so easy to
I bought
use.
it because I
It's
want to
so
try
easy.
it out.
Get it.
It works great. It works great. Xbox OS works great. It works like that. The entire Dark Souls series is on sale on Steam.
Nice.
From like 50% off to 75% off. Like seriously, Dark Souls 3, Dark Souls 2, and Dark Souls 1 each are 75%.
That's like 500
off.
hours of content.
There is a
so.
bunch of games, and if you have any inkling of even trying out the Dark Souls games, you should do that this weekend because it is 75% off. And
then if you're playing on PC, hit us up. We'll play, or I'll play with you because I have it
there
on
you go.
PC.
If other people buy it and other people start playing it on PC, I'll play it on PC. I'll buy it again. I don't care. I own it on Xbox. I'll buy it again.
I got a few more deals for the folks. I'm putting it on the chat.
Nice.
Newegg via eBay. Xbox One S, 1 terabyte, $169.
Hey, that comes with a disc drive.
Yeah,
And
it
that
actually
comes
has
with
this drive.
It's more than it
Is that what
comes
they-
with a Blu-ray player.
A 4K Blu-ray
A
player.
4K Blu-ray player. You can't buy a 4K Blu-ray player that plays native 4K for less than $100. So you're basically getting
And you have a game.
Xbox.
You're basically getting an Xbox on top of a Bluray player
Right,
for
right.
$60, you know. So
Snag that up. It's a fire deal. They've already sold 2,200. We don't know. It says limited quantity available.
it looks pretty.
If you've been on the
it's a great
fence,
deal.
yeah,
If you have any
And I know you might be on the fence because next gen is like around the corner next year, but
It's
it's gonna be
$160
seamless. It's
though.
gonna be every game that comes out next gen is gonna be able to play on all the Xbox One systems. So don't be scared about that. Pick up a system if you want to.
Next deal, Detroit Become Human, PlayStation exclusive. I've been waiting for this deal. It's $8.
Oh, wow.
The lowest I've seen it for was 15 or 20
Yeah,
bucks.
pick it up.
So that's gonna be a game out
You
there.
could totally play that with like your kid or your wife, dude.
It's a very story narrative driven game. It's
Yeah.
not really a whole lot of stuff going on with there.
And the last deal, of course, if you're like our office, where we are, I think, gonna be buying several rounds of the Google. I'm sorry, not Google. What do you call it? The Switch Pro controller because of
Google
Smash.
controller, what?
Yeah, I think
that
we've
$40?
already worn out 2 of them here because we play so much Smash. Yeah, it's $40
Mine's okay.
for the Pro controller. I
Black.
don't know.
Black edition.
Black edition.
Normal.
Oh, that's normal price. I thought it was.
No, normal color.
That's
normal
the
color.
that's the normal one.
Is that a good price? It's $40.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Normally
it's
it's
Alright,
like
there it is.
dude.
Cool.
Yeah,
That's
like,
it.
that's almost 50% off. That's great.
There you go.
What about that? Was there another controller that you saw?
There
it
was
the
another
silver
one,
black
but it was a limited edition. It's not really a deal.
Oh.
But if you're a Smash
Nah.
nerd, yeah.
Nah.
I'm not even
It
gonna
looks
talk
cool,
about it.
though.
Yeah, it looks cool, right?
It looks nice.
I like
Yeah,
the white
it's like
black.
$80,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna pick up another controller, dude. Just leave one here.
So I think that wraps it up.
Wraps it up. Yeah, we don't really have any time to discuss or anything. We're going a little bit
There's
over.
just E3, man. Just so much stuff.
Yeah, that was E3. Watch the highlights. Watch the gameplay trailers.
If there's one thing you should watch, it's the Cyberpunk cinematic trailer.
And then watch the Star Wars one.
And the Star Wars gameplay. Okay.
And maybe
those three.
And maybe
I
maybe
like
something
this
on
one.
Nintendo.
Yo,
This one we gotta put up. That's sick, dude.
There you go. Boom.
Look.
Looking good. Looking good.
That's not
That's a
doctor,
good look.
by the way.
That's a good look, Tom.
That's not doctor, by the way. That's how I look.
That's legit.
That's how I look.
That's how he looks. That's it.
That's real. That's
tats
not
and
Photoshop.
Yeah. That's his real image on GQ. Right there.
That's me right there. Maybe
anyway,
5 years ago.
you want to go ahead and roll that track, DJ?
Yep.
All right, wanna sail us away?
Alrighty, Captain, or I guess I'm Captain. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for stopping by. As always, remember to smash them like and subscribe buttons. Check us out on social media and FPSguides.com. We are now available on the following platforms. We got YouTube, Twitch, Apple Play, Spotify, Amazon, Alexa, what?
Oh, nothing. Will just texted me that we should mention the summer sale on Steam, June 23rd.
We'll
mention that next time.
June 23rd, summer sale. We'll talk about it more next time. Anyway, yeah, YouTube, Twitch, Apple Play, Spotify, Amazon, Alexa. Also, check out our Discord. Link is in the description on Twitch. Please come chat, play, talk, post memes. We love you. Or just pop in
Keep
and
them memes.
do
Keep
whatever.
them memes up.
Do not forget to tell your friends about us. We are 7 people away
7 people.
from our goal of 50 followers.
Within
Please
the first year, that's what we're trying to do.
see if we can make this happen for us, folks. Literally 7 of you. 7 of you just tell one person, or 7 of you do whatever, or 1 of you tell 7 people. Whatever you gotta do, just make it happen for us, please. I will owe you sexual
services and favors.
Anyways, thank you for stopping by, guys, and we'll see you next time.
Play games. Play games. Have a good one.
I told 7 people to tell me about it. Well,
Haha!